What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Let's jump straight to it, because I would really like to finish this game tonight if that's possible, but I'm not sure if it is. We'll find out. My camera is not working. Let's fix that. Maybe, hopefully. I'll get the game going at the same time. I can multitask, I believe. I believe. There I am. Kind of. I'm lagging. Okay, that's better. Oh, real quick, I want to go to full screen. Show. I voted, and you should vote too. If you haven't voted, it's probably... Oh, oops. What the hell? Spiritfarer nowhere? Okay, there we go. If you haven't voted, it's probably too late to vote early. At least, it's too late to mail in a ballot. Here in Arizona it is anyway. I don't know about everywhere. But make sure you vote on November 3rd, please, for the love of God. Unless you're a Trump-loving Republican, in which case you can forget, that's fine. Ah! This controller's been getting tangled for a while. Guys, I'm feeling good today. Feeling really good. I wrote a review for Crosscode, which I finished yesterday, on my blog that I just started. So you can check that out if you want to. I should put a link to it below. That'd be smart. Be very smart. But yeah, I announced that I'm putting a lot of focus going forward on my stream, on my YouTube channel, and on my writing. So I still haven't, I still haven't come to a firm schedule, because the thing is, I've taken one extra day off a week, basically, is what it comes down to. And with that extra day, you know, I mean, that's a lot of time. It's like, when you can include the time that it takes to get ready and go to work in the morning, come home from work, it's like 10 hours that I'm gaining that I can spend on extra ventures every week. Take some more shoes, why not? But with writing and editing videos and trying to stream more, I don't know that I can lock in okay, so on Thursdays, which is that extra day essentially, on Thursdays I will always stream, 6 hours or whatever. I don't know that I can lock that in. I'm also thinking, you guys let me know what you think of this, because you're my community and what you think is important. Why is everything breaking? Sorry, things are breaking. Things are breaking! Don't break my string. My itty bitty string. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe getting away from the RPG strategy focus. At least maybe just for bonus streams. Maybe I still keep the, 2 hours every evening RPG and strategy. I don't know if that's something that people even care about, though, Originally, the main idea was just to get RPGs and strategy games off of my backlog, because I tend to put them off, because they're so long. I don't know. I'll go more into it. Maybe when people are here. Where am I? Did I need to be here for... Oh, that's right. I needed the people to wake up. Was there somewhere else I need to... Well, the Everdor, obviously, I need to go to. Then I need to find corn seed. That's right. So, let's go into the fast travel. Meanwhile, I need everybody to wake up so I can get their opinions. Reminded me of my college days. Those early naive experiments with the form of theater. Such a noble, vibrant art. Living art and performances are not my forte, but I definitely support the concept. That little fellow was technically awful, for sure. But his heart was in the right place. He's got that at least. This guy's gonna be brutal. He's a big meanie. Buck didn't even want to go to the concert. You know, it ain't no professional theater, but hey, it ain't bad. We kind of liked it. Oh, but it seriously lacked snappy action moments. At least someone died at the end, so there's that. Okay, they were pretty nice. Yeah, Chandler. Really? Really? They liked it? Really, really liked it? Are you sure, Big Hat? I don't know. I'm just not convinced. I can see it on your face. They told you they liked it, but it was not good. It was terrible, and it didn't do it right. I know it, even if you try to hide it. I just can't do anything right. I will never make another play. I hate it. Oh. Okay. Probably should go to the Everdor. I wish I could hover over these islands and see which one sells corn from this map, but I'll just go to the Everdor for now. Got a couple people that want to go there. What's up, Smack? How's it going, man? Good evening. Every time I see good evening, I just go to the Bob Beal soundboard now. Good evening, handsome. I don't do a very good Bob Beal / Captain Stubbs. Can I tell y'all how happy I am that it's eggnog season? Eggnog is the greatest thing. I know that's a divisive statement. Some people just really despise eggnog. I get it. I understand. 90% of my family is like that. But I think it's the greatest thing. Yeah, I noticed at like 6:15 that we had started watching that on movie night, and I really wanted to see that. I think there's another showing on Sunday, is that right? So hopefully I'll catch it then. I already missed the 1952 one both times, but I caught the 1980s one with the community a few days ago. I gather you're ready to take me away? Yes. Sunday, yeah, hopefully I will remember to catch it on time. It seems to me you were quite surprised by my request to leave, and it seems to me you still are. But you have to understand, Stella, that everything is but a meaningless arrangement of atoms. Everything you've ever known, seen, or experienced. Fortuitous circumstances. In the universal chaos, humanity emerged. Not a tiny bit more purposeful than the rest, but with an incredible faculty. That of creating meaning, however fleeting it might be. This guy's speaking too real. He needs to shut up. I have no inherent meaning. Neither do you. But we can create, organize, put in order, and thus create purpose and meaning. Transcend the primordial chaos. All of humankind does so. We create machines that are useful to take control. Machines like the dreaded chair. The one that subsumed me, made of me an object. But maybe also, that made me truly realize what impermanence means. For our numerous creations only have meaning as long as they are useful. My chair, when it finally became unneeded, became once again a heap of metal, melted back into the universal chaos, lost its inherent humanity. It's pretty good. I'm glad to hear that. I've always been interested. I just never bothered checking it out. And I like Kate Beckinsale, so I'm sure I'll like it. Spiritfarer is pretty good. I'll elaborate in a minute. Usefulness is an easy way to meaningfulness, but not a trustworthy one. It vanishes as quickly as we do, and so it seems the only hope humanity has for transcendence is through art. Meaningfulness pooled from our chaotic minds, not for utility, but for its own sake. And after the artist has long gone, turned to dust, the art remains. And even after the last one of all humans will have returned to the primordial chaos, provided that we have protected it, art will remain. And so it is that art alone is left in our wake, the only veritable form of transcendence to ever have been in our grasp. Proof of our existence and of our pitiful efforts to raise from the chaos, as with some unknown script from a long-gone power. This guy's dark. Oh, I thought it was Kate Beckinsale. Dale. I think that's what Tom said the other day, but that's fine. Actually, don't know what Mary Elizabeth Winstead is from. I'm very bad at pop culture. Oh, we're here. Well, now, Stella. Ozymandias beckons. Let's go. This music is ridiculously good. That guy seemed to have a pretty succinct and well-told story. The only problem I've really had with the game so far is that a lot of the characters will, like, come onto your boat, they've got all these problems, and then you don't really solve them, and then they say, okay, I'm ready to die now. Like, their stories don't make sense, so it doesn't really hit home. Most of the way through the Splunkers Resident Evil cast. It's great. You guys did an awesome job. Thanks, Mac. I'm glad to hear that from a huge Resident Evil nerd, if I may say that. I definitely did a lot of research on that game specifically so that I understood a lot about its story and stuff, but I am far from a Resident Evil expert. I'm sure you noticed. But yeah, that's probably the most fun we've had on one, honestly. It's the most excited I've been to talk about any of the games we've done, because it's just such a crazy, interesting game. We need to talk. Want to go somewhere? All right. He also wants to go to the other door. Oh, am I not close enough? Do I have to wait for him? Usually you don't have to wait for him. What's happening? I think I have to wait for him. Oh. Resident Nerd of Evil. That's a good title. Listen, let's just get on. I can't do this job without my brother. Let's just go on and talk it through. Okay. That was kind of funny. He was just floating above because I didn't let him sit down first. I didn't play in this life for me and my brother. They used to call me the talker. I could talk your ear off. I would never shut up. However, right now, I don't want to talk. I should just be like my brother and take a moment. Pause and listen. Yeah, and think for a change. Fat chance. At my age, nothing is possible. Nobody changes. Anybody that tells you otherwise is lying, or trying to sell you something. The only thing I'd rather be is true to myself. That might make me an asshole in the end. That might make me a loyal brother to this man here. None of this shit matters. None of it. Yeah, I know, right? Super strong. Do you know why we're here? It's because I have a small imagination. I can't see beyond my back streets, my town, my friends, my family. More importantly, I can't see a life beyond my brother. If he goes, I go. Funny thing is, he went a long time ago. I just didn't want to admit it to myself. I was holding on to something from the past. My reputation, my house, my car, whatever it was. It was nice while it lasted. It just doesn't change anything. Any way you slice it, we're still Maria's kids from South Barad. Nothing's ever gonna change, not even in the end. His brother's the bull. In case that wasn't clear. Alright, Mickey. Deep breaths. Yeah, this is another one that, I don't know, isn't really hitting home. They didn't really change or realize anything. Let's go see what everyone has been raving about. I'll send you a postcard, kid. But then this music is just fucking cheating. It's so good. makes you feel something even if the context around it isn't super strong. Not as super strong as that bird. Okay, that's enough of that. It's a beautiful game. The art and the music are superb. Oh shit, we're already back here and we didn't even need to do the last two. I think it's supposed to be the last time that you come here. I don't know that it's necessarily the end of the game. That would be crazy if we saw credits in the first 20 minutes here. So this is the third time I've been here, and this is kind of telling the story of her life. Before she became the Spiritfarer somehow. Seemed like she was in a hospital or something. Again, she spends a lot of time in hospitals. Just like alone in a forest now. And this is her passing away as an old lady. Or maybe not so old, I'm not sure. In a coma, yeah, maybe. As foretold, here we are again, Spiritfarer, for the last time. Feeble and helpless, a faint murmur drifting in silence. Whispered words, a simple question. Why did you choose this life, Stella? Why did you spend it ushering others through their final moments? Was your vacation an affectionate duty born of compassion? Or display of selfishness, of everlasting uncertainty? Did you do it for them, or for yourself? To know me and grow accustomed to my presence? To conquer me? Am I less daunting to you now? Or am I still a ghastly shadow, a deafening absence? Remember, when your body failed, you knew. You'd seen it 1,000 times. You knew I would come. You fought valiantly, yet suffered all the same. I was deep within your heart, as I had always been. In your final moments, you accept my call, embraced by the love of your sister, embraced by the love of your mother. You slowly draw your last breath. And here we are. You know this is the end. Breathe, breathe, breathe. This is the end. Return to the Everdoor. I'll be there, waiting. Goodbye, Stella. Farewell. Okay, so either you're right and she's in a coma and she needs to, like, accept that she's dying and that's why she needs to go to Hades, or she is just straight up dead. And all of this has been her accepting her death? But I mean, if you're the Spiritfarer, then you already know you're dead, don't you? So I think my main quest is just to go back to the door now, right? Bring Stella and Daffodil. Oh, yeah. To the Everdoor. Still got Buck and Stanley to take care of, though. And I think that's gonna end the game. So we should probably wait to do that. Because I think that's gonna be credits. Too dark to navigate. We still got a little bit of work to do if we're gonna get all the spirits home. Oh, this might not even be all the spirits, honestly, which would not be great. Because there's still one house missing here for somebody. Maybe maybe she'll wake up. That'd be nice. I don't think that's what the Ever Door is for, but who knows? This is all maybe a hallucination, so it's hard to know. Need to find somewhere to get corn, right? Let's just go to sleep for now. Regardless of what we have or have not accomplished, we'll bring Daffodil and Stella back to the Everdoor before the end of the stream tonight. And see if that is indeed credits. Oops, need to make a route. There's also a couple of like villages down here that I haven't checked out yet, and I haven't fully explored up here. Like you can see there's border right there too, so you know there's something over there. So who knows, maybe I am missing a spirit still and they're in one of these many locations that I have not been to. But yeah, one of these spirits still needs to give me an obol. Must be Buck. Where's the nearest fast travel? Right here, of course. Oh, wait, isn't it? Oh no, it put me all the way back over here. Interesting. How many hours in am I? This is episode 11, and they've all been 2 to 3 hours, except for one that was like 1 hour. So around 22 to 25 hours, I'd say. Should probably wake everybody up. Oh, you're hungry. He likes breakfast. Do I have any breakfast for him? He probably likes desserts too. Just try to give him toffee. I gotta do the dance, the dessert dance. I do it when I'm happy. Okay, maybe I'll eat that delicious dessert first. It's dessert time, so yummy. Okay, yeah, go figure. He likes breakfast and dessert because he's a kid. Travel me to... So is that how people say travel me to a place? I don't think so. Should we explore these islands in here? Turn on this fan too. It's getting hot in here, and I want to keep on my clothes. Believe me, you also want that. Man, this is so weird because there's really not much to do considering my quests are make popcorn and a corn dog. Oh, the corn dog should be done, right? I think I started that last night. Oh, maybe not. Could have sworn I started it. Oh wait, maybe I got the corn dog, but I didn't give it to him yet. It's a buck. Oh, Bucky boy. And serious apologies for pestering you with such mundane requirements, Commander, but your humble servant feels the need for sustenance. I would gladly accept the smallest of scraps from your magnificent cooking skills. Anything, really. He's hungry. Let's give him... He doesn't like fruits. How about a cup of tea? Delicious. You're so full now. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure I made a corn dog. Okay, there it is. Right on, some good old corn dogs. Drum and I don't always agree, but our friendship has been cemented by our mutual love of corn dogs. We're basically trying to set up this guy's D&D night for him. Crows and Incorporated discovered. Probably should check the map to see what's actually on this island. I think it would have all been question marks actually for now though, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. Oh, shit, is this a spirit? Has an exclamation mark like a spirit. Platforming in this game is pretty fun. I do wish there was more of it though, honestly. Like, very rarely is it necessary. Is the elevator working? Okay, good, it is. Oh, there's some more gold. Okay, I need to grab that, actually. Just in case I need more rose gold metal or whatever. What are you doing here? This place is closed, shut down, abandoned. Nobody comes here. It's like a graveyard. This is my factory, Crow's End Incorporated. You don't believe I could own a factory? Well, I did. And it was the biggest mistake of my life. I had employees, I had deals, I had shipping manifests, the whole 9 yards. I had all the things a company could have. How did I lose it all, you ask? It wasn't my fault. It's those damn Theodores. They came in all innocent. Look at us, we're Raccoon Inc. Then when you're not looking, they take your territory. District by district, they steal your employees. They crush your dreams. Damn raccoons. And they smile at you while they're doing it. Animals. Then your wife leaves you and your kids don't even look you in the eyes. Never. I say never own a factory. Lord. You guys had it rough. Get this chest. Green salad recipe, wow. Come back down, elevator. There it is. Hi, kitty. Kitty, no, get up here. Yep, this is definitely Spirit. You look lost, young one. I can show you what you have been missing this whole time. Let me come aboard. My teaching starts now. Wow, that was easy. He didn't require anything from me to get him to come on board. Maybe his questline is relatively simple too. Most of the questlines of the last few have been pretty simple, so I'd be surprised if his was suddenly really complex. Can I go over the edge over here? No. Most maps you can go over the edge and just like go through the water to get to the other side. But not this one. Did I wait for that freaking elevator to come back? Yeah, I do. Well, that's fun. It's my own fault for going over this side thinking I could go down into the water. Instead of just going right where I came from. Oh, look at that, landed right on it. Anything over here? No. This is where I started, right? Yeah, I believe so. I'm just gonna keep asking myself questions and immediately answering them. Hey, we've got 3 spirits on board again. I assume this is the last one, because there's only one house left to build. Look into my eyes. This is serious business. Is that a dog, I assume? Yep, an old dog. Your training with me starts today. I can see it in your eyes. You are feeling overwhelmed with this job. You need guidance, balance, strength, new skills, someone to teach you. Ruff, ruff. That someone is me. From this point on, there will be no backsliding. There will be no physical contact either. I need your full devotion and your cooperation. I will steel your resolve and bolster your courage. But only if you do as I say. And never question my methods. Now listen up, student. You will be tested. You will be graded. You will cry, ruff, ruff. In the end, you will succeed. Right, enough of this. Let's see what you're made of. A real challenge awaits. On your feet, quickly. Oh, that's the oboe I was missing. Good. You seem to be in top physical shape. Now, the real challenge can start. I've marked a few locations on your map. You need to find these challenges and conquer them. I will be watching you, analyzing your every move. Go now. These like platforming challenges? Oh, complete the gold dragon in under 6 minutes. Catch over 1/3 of all deadly pulsar rays. Capture over 1/3 of all severe lightning strikes. Those sound annoying to complete, honestly. I've been thinking about my play and how people didn't like it. It's okay. As Mom says, they are entitled to their hope onion. Hope onion. I'm not angry or sad anymore because of it. I guess there are things in life you can't really control, can you? Like, Big Hat. I don't think I can be here anymore. We should go to the Everdoor. Will you come with me? I think I'm scared. I don't think I like new places that much, but if you're with me, I think it will be alright. Okay, so he's ready to move on. Still need to find the corn salesman, and I need to try to complete this guy's crazy challenges. Oh, but first, let's see what gets revealed here. Oh, there's the severe thunderstorm I need to go to. There's the gold dragon. I don't think it was, yeah, red dragon's the last one I saw. So gold dragon must have newly popped up somewhere. Oh, there's the deadly pulsar rays. Is that the gold dragon? Yeah. He doesn't look very gold. He looks kind of purple, I would say. Okay, let's start by heading to this island. Did I miss anything on here? Apparently I missed something, but that's fine. I guess we'll process some gold while we're waiting. Although gold is pretty annoying to process, so I don't know, that was a good idea. Oh wait, gold seems fine. What was the one that was really bad? Oh no wait, this is the one that's bad, because you can push it way over and really get effed. Otherwise you have to just wait for it to come a little ways out. Like that. Which means you lose progress every time. Gain more progress than you lose, obviously. But it still sucks to lose progress with every rotation. Okay, good, I did manage to finish it before I got there. Not sure if we'll need those, especially since this dog, whose name I've already forgotten, seems more interested in challenging me than making me build things for them. Elena. What do we got? Shadow Forest. Honestly, I don't know what I'm even, like, looking for here. Don't really need anything. It's so weird because I'm pretty sure if as soon as I go back to the Everdoor, as long as I go alone with just Stella and Daffodil, I assume as long as I have somebody on board, it'll just play their cutscene instead of ending the game. But I assume taking Stella and Daffodil to the Everdoor will end the game. So it kind of feels like playing a game post-credits, where it's like you're exploring every nook and cranny just because you like the game, but you're like, I don't really know why I'm here, what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? It's just some trees and some, what is this? Coal? Some pine trees and some coal, that's the extent of this island. Okay then. Unless there's some way to get up the side eventually. Doesn't seem like there's a way to do that right now though. So fast travel. Some crates. Let's head to the severe thunderstorm then. Looks like there's a fast travel next to that as well. Feed me now. This is good. That is healthy. Oh, you like healthy things? Like salty food, okay. It's a lot of sandwiches, buddy. It's raining. But you know what I never looked up is a tool just like disappeared one day. And he left his Spiritfarer and everything, so I'm pretty sure he's gone for good. But I didn't take him to the Everdoor. It's really weird that he's just gone one day. He's the only character you don't take to the Everdoor. Of the ones I've seen, which, I mean, Buck or Elena could not go to the Everdoor, maybe. I used to be a teacher. I still am. Back then I had a classroom. In the kind of school that made sure each student passed. The kind of school that teaches that money can buy everything. And every September it was full of students ready to learn. Each year, however, they failed to impress me, chatting amongst themselves, passing glances around, closing their ears and their minds to my lessons. Immature little shits. All of them. What's with the clapping? Is this not a dog? Is this something? Oh, it's like a meerkat? Is it like a really tall meerkat? Maybe. Another challenge. This is an easy one. A little bit of rain and thunder. I won't say this often. Your survival probability is rather high. Just don't let your guard down. You won't end up like grilled chicken. Remember, use your dash ability in there. You'll need to move really fast. Heads up, thunder is here. Oh god, this is gonna be really hard, isn't it? Especially since I don't have like a good setup to be moving super fast through here. Oh, the dash is too much. I'm already missing a bunch. Like a good flat roof setup for this. Oh my god, jump off there, lady. I'm missing so many. Teacher's not gonna be happy with me. What are you doing, lady? What? Oh my god. I did not do good there. I think I needed to get at least half, she said? How is that even possible? Not bad. I wouldn't put it on a leaderboard or on a podium, but you've got some talent. This should be a good reward for you. I don't have anything else. Great. Oh, did I do it? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I did it. Oh, over 1/3. Okay, okay. That's way easier than I thought. That was like half. That would be hard. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Deadly Pulse Array. I need to do the Gold Dragon in under 6 minutes. And then I have a treasure to find at 3469 as well. Which is where? Ah, oh, too dark to navigate. Can't go to sleep. Set route to this bus stop down here. Wait, where's 34? What was it? 3469? Nice. There's no way it was a nice number, right? I would have noticed. Oh, it was 3469. Nice. Which is all the way the hell up here. Right there. Near Albert. Which is also near the Gold Dragon, and it's probably near whoever sells me corn, so that works out pretty well. Troll Tomb. Yeah, so right here, and the Gold Dragon's up there. Let's just start at the bus stop here. We'll head to 3469 first. that's on its way, I will take a look around and see if I can find the island that sells corn seed. Or just straight up corn would be better. There's corn seed. Okay, I can buy corn seed there. If I can find one that straight up sells corn, that would be better. But I will be perfectly fine just buying corn seed. Seems like that's probably what's gonna happen here. Yeah, that's fine. It'll just take a few days to grow. Or actually, it'll probably grow in like a day. Ship sure is taking its sweet time. Didn't she want to talk to me earlier? Huh. I have one memory I particularly cherish. It was one day after a particularly rowdy gym class. They came back to my room, fuming with hormones and desperation. One of my first years on the job, shaping the minds of the youth, they told me. Anyway, I couldn't control any of them. They wouldn't keep still for a second. I wasn't shaping anything that day. I snapped. I started screaming. It was the only thing those monsters could understand. I told them truths that would only reveal themselves later in their lives. When you lose a parent, when you lose your best friend, when you lose your job, when you start to really crumble from the inside. After an episode like that, I should have learned a lesson. I didn't. I vowed to focus on talent and excellence. I vowed to never let go again and steeled my resolve. Hey, bad teacher. Bad teacher, everybody. A marriage ring. I mean, is it a key item or is it for selling? Okay, it's a key item. Alright. Next up, let's get us some corn seed. Where was that again? This one? Up here? Yes. And then from there, we can head over to the Gold Dragon. That seems good. Keep experimenting with some cooking projects. Let's see, let's try pork. What have we not tried pork with? Pork and sauerkraut. That sounds good. Do you have anything to put in here? I do not. No corn, no wheat, no rice, nothing. Pick all these plants, because why not? Get the stuff off the trees, pull the vegetables. I don't really need this stuff, so I've kind of been ignoring it, but I've got nothing better to do during this little trip here. Oh, the sheep ate all my stuff, so there's nothing planted. Great. I need the space for corn anyways. That was my plan all along. Do you have the stuff to make the next speed upgrade? I need 2 electrum sheets. How do I make those? I should check that while I was over by Albert still, but oh well. Electrum sheets. There we go. Oh, I can make a couple of electrum sheets. By the time this finishes, we're gonna be at the Corn Seed Village, so I'll come back to that. That would be a sad name for a village. They just name themselves Corn Seed Village. We sell corn seeds here! Everybody, pay attention! We sell corn seeds! Alright, I have the last obol. I need to go to that one island way at the north and see what that most likely scammer does with the last 2 obols. I keep forgetting I have that dash now. This is where I was headed. Take some corn seed, sir. can't just like spam it, unfortunately. But it'll definitely take you further faster. Oh yeah, this guy's here. That's good. Probably stuff to sell him. There's some good money. Don't particularly, like, badly need it, but I'll take it. Okay, let's redirect to the dragon, probably, and then I'll go hit up Albert's. Hold on, I want to make sure that route is right, because I clicked a little bit off of the dragon. But like I was saying, then I'll go hit up Albert for the next speed upgrade. Huh. Gave me some snacks. Wait, why did you give me the snacks? Literally the snacks that I gave you for your request. You gave them to me. Weird. Sauerkraut meal. What can I make with cheese? Have I made anything with cheese? Cheese and eggs? Have I made that before? I'm not sure. Oh, cheese doesn't go with much. Let's try cheese and egg. Scrambled eggs with cheese? That's delicious shit. I don't eat it anymore because it makes my tummy hurt, but still, delicious. Are we there yet? Oh yeah, I need to go finish making these electrum sheets. Damn it, I knew it was gonna overheat, but once you start pulling it back, it doesn't cool down. So you can't just wait for it at that point. God, I hate this. Finish the electrum sheet. Thank you, good lord. Electrum sheets. I guess I can start another electrum sheets. Like, getting prepped at least. And I'll make that one on my way to Albert's. Okay, I need to do this in 6 minutes. Obviously, this is not one I've done before, so I don't know the exact patterns. This is like a platform challenge, essentially. Hello, dragon. Oh, do I need to go talk to the teacher first? Probably. Yeah, there we go. Gotta wait for her to come all the way up to the front. Yeah, she's totally a meerkat, or something similar. I feel like meerkats don't have that long of a snout, but that's purely based off of the Lion King. I don't fucking know. A new task. This creature is in pain. It will thrash and fight. It will be a decent challenge for you, as long as you don't forget to use the dash ability. Go. I will be timing you, of course. Sets your maximum timer at 7 minutes, so you just have to go slightly faster than the maximum amount of time you have to get to 6 minutes. Which I guess is good. what's my dash was not ready. Oh, also I need to wait for that to come up. There we go. I don't even need that mid-step. Oh, crap. I need to not waste time with getting the mining strike round, though. I wonder how forgiving this is, because it would have to go on for a really long time for 6 minutes to even be a challenge. Like, way longer than any of the other dragon quote-unquote fights. Need to wait for my dash. Fuck you. Not really sure what the game wants from me there, because... Okay, I guess I just need to save my dash for the right moment. Oh boy. Right as I was talking shit about this actually being challenging to do in the timeline. Yeah. So I can make... Okay, I can make those two jumps without it. And then this jump I can make without it. Or the first jump and the last jump I can make without the dash. The middle jump, yep. Can't see anything. So, why did it show that? That was weird. Where's the dumb head? I assume we're still going left and that there's one more hit. Oh no. God, this is long. I'm already at 3 minutes used, I think. Shit, I made a mistake. Okay, good, I got the dash back just in time. Okay, already hitting his head again. That's good. But we're still going right, which is not good. I assume I need to wait for this to come down. Doing to catch it while it's coming up. That seems hard. Oh, there we go. That was crazy how far I pulled out to show that tentacle swiping over there. Okay, we have taken 3 minutes officially, I can't believe. Or no, we've taken 4 minutes. Crap. This gold dragon ain't fucking around. Shit. Would move on at the last second. How do I get back up even? Shit, are you serious? Did it go back all the way to the beginning? Wait, did this come down? Oh my god. Well, I could definitely get up on this one. I've definitely wasted a shitload of time though. That's not good. Oh wait, I'm back at the beginning. This is the last hit, right? Okay. It's rather generous with giving you time, because I believe that was about 5 minutes. Just over. But not good. Keep at it. I won't tell you your time. It might get into your head. On to the next one. You are showing promise. What are you waiting for? Go on now, students. Okay, she didn't give me a treasure that time. Catch over 1/3 of all deadly pulsar rays is the last challenge for her. I know where that is. It's up at the northern end of the map in the smoke. I'm trying to remember which one pulsar rays is, because I think it might be the one that I hate. If it's the Comet Storm, I think is the one that I really hate doing and have always been bad at, even without it being a deadly one. Oh, it's sleep time, so can't do a new ship route yet. Go to sleep. Sorry. Go to sleep, then set a route for Albert, and then I will make that Electrum sheet while we're on our way to Albert. So we can get that speed upgrade. That'll help us a little bit in terms of just finishing things up here. Oh, he wants to talk to me again, or she does, rather. I assume it's a she, but the name Elena, but I don't know. I suppose I should not assume. Let's see. Where are we going? It's actually really close to this deadly pulsar rays thing. I want to go to Albert, but like, I'm already really close to this. I'm just gonna head over there. Still finish that Electrum sheet, but then there's probably a fast travel right next to that, I would assume. Oh. What do you want? You want a house now? Must I do everything for you? You have not prepared lodging for me. Write this quickly. Something sparse, no frills, and I need it post-haste. Go now. Elena's cubicle. Let's see what I need for it. She says it's very simple, but I don't believe her. Of course, I need steel sheets and linen fabric. Linen fabric's not that hard to make. Probably gonna need more linen thread than that, though. So I gotta make 2 steel sheets after I make that Electrum sheet. If I could stop failing this every time, that'd be great. I need to have 22. I've got 18, and I think I had 4, so that should actually be perfect. As my recipe is done, too. Omelets, of course. Oh, I've already made one of those, apparently. Okay, fine. Let's see. Have we tried pork in oil? Yeah, that's just fried pork, right? I'm pretty sure I've made that before. Oops. How about pork and household glue? I'm guessing that'll just make some abomination or something. Something unedible, that's for sure. Okay, I'll get back to that Electrum thing in a little bit. Are you ready for another challenge? They'll be coming from all directions. Steal your mind. Visualize their patterns. Use your dash and light burst abilities. And act. That's my light burst ability. Is that the other thing I could get from trading in the rest of my ovals? Oh yeah, that's actually where we need to go next after this. Yeah, this one I don't hate. I don't super love it either, though. Ugh. Yeah, see, that's what I hate, is when they curve like that, and if you get behind them, you may as well just get them. There's no catching it. Ugh, Jesus. No! I pushed down and jump, not jump. Son of a bitch. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, she keeps double jumping instead of down and jumping because I'm not quite on the platform yet, and it is infuriating. Oh my god, this is the worst. Oh, and then they just do random swervy patterns, because why not? Cool, cool. I just missed like 4 because I was waiting for that one to finish its dumb patterns. Is that it? Is it over already? Did I get a 3rd? Because I didn't feel like I got a 3rd. She doesn't have an exclamation mark over her head, so probably not. Oh no, she does now. That was rough. Like, hella rough. Questionable meal. Yeah, probably shouldn't eat glue. I can see you are sweating a bit. It's good. These challenges are supposed to be difficult. You have earned a carrot. Not a literal carrot, but a reward. Here it is. It is in the form of a challenge, however. I have nothing more to say to you. Feedback over. Okay, so I did complete that. Now I need to go to 40, negative 50. Also, I totally didn't use my dash ability at all there, even though she very specifically told me to, and it would have been helpful. Okay, I need to go back over here to spend my opals. Also, that's where the nearest fast travel is anyway. Meanwhile, let's take up care of this freaking electric sheet. Oh yeah, so I'll need to go wherever the hell her treasure is, too. Gonna have to hammer this thing for a million years, which is fine. We got a little bit of weight. Oh, I'm surprised it didn't overheat there. Good lord, that shit takes forever. Then I still need 2 steel sheets. Oh, I need to make more iron ingots, of course. At least she's giving me things to do while I'm traveling. Water. What did you have for sale again? Yeah, I bought some of the stuff. And never really planted it, because I didn't need it. This was quite the platforming challenge, getting all the way up there. And now I gotta do it again. That's right, there's literally nothing over there for some reason. I think I need to come over this way first, right? There we go. Oh, come on, buddy. How you gonna do me like that? Air geyser. Do I need to just wait over here? I don't remember this part. Oh, never mind, there's a bounty up here. Here was the actual shrine where I already spent 2 obols. Then I need to get up here. No, I needed to blow up first, I think. Okay. There we go. Oh, shit. My shit was on cooldown. Also, I think I need a bouncer. Oh, wait, can I bounce just from right here? There we go. This guy wanted my elbows. Yes. Alright, there we go. Oh, ye almighty Dashius, bless this girl with your most powerful blessing. Well, that's awkward. I swear it never happened. Alright, I'll give you this. Just promise you won't tell anybody. A vibrant necklace, and I got 3 obols back instead of 2? That's weird. Oh, 4 obols back. It doubled my obols. That's nice. Okay. Alright. Definitely need to make my way back to Albert next. Oh, sure. I'll sell stuff to this guy real quick. going here was definitely a huge waste of time. 650 glims for that. Oh, right. Where's negative 40, 50? Okay, it's nowhere near here. That is what it was, right? 40, negative 50, okay. I never really felt useful teaching the gifted ones, nor did I take pleasure in breaking the spirits of the weak ones, seeing them just struggle, not knowing why these challenges were forced upon them. They did this to themselves. They had to be there in class. They had one task, to listen. They were barely able to do that, and I loved every second of it, because through hardship they would learn how to survive, learn how to be better, learn how to stop being burdens and become leaders. Okay. Fair. Travel back to Albert. Set brooch. Albert. Let's go pound that steel. And then I need to make some more iron as well. But I'll do that during the next sailing trip, because it won't take long at all to get to Albert. We'll get there eventually. Perfect timing. Stop trying to tell me what to do, prairie cat, meerkat, dog, cat thingy. You got a cow on your boat. That's neat. Do you know why cows have hooves instead of feet? Because they lack toes. Oh my god. Please, shut up. I'm good. It was a fine joke. 60% faster! I have the diamonds, and I can make the rose gold sheets, hard though it would be, but I don't even know where you would get XP potions. No idea. And then this just costs a lot of money, which I had enough money at one point to get the next upgrade, but I didn't really need it, and I still really don't, so... I don't know, that's just a lot of farming money for no reason, I feel like. I need a meal. No, you don't. Liar. Oh yeah, I need to set a new route. Should probably go to her, what is it, 40, negative 50? Oh, I never planted the corn. Shit. This whole time I should have been growing this damn corn. This is not the right place for corn. This is the right place for corn. Wait, no it's not. I was gonna say, don't you, like corn grows on a stalk, it should grow down here. Did I just skip right over it? Oh, it's down there on the layer that you can't see. Bet through a bunch of thunderstorms I could have watered this shit too. Oh well, it's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. Okay. Now let's set a route to 40, negative 50. Probably do a fast travel station first, though. Oh, actually, well, no, it's close to 40, but it's nowhere near negative 50. Negative 50 is all the way the hell down here. Well, the only one that's closer, though, is the Evergate. Let's just sail it. Let's see how fast the boat is now. And meanwhile, we'll finish these steel sheets. Pretty sure I have some iron in here. Oh man, I have a lot of gold now. That dragon gave me so much. This one takes a while to get going, but once you do it, it goes really fast. Or it's really easy anyways, I guess you should say. It's not really any faster than any of the other ones other than gold, just because gold falls out of the green zone so often. But it's like, you maxed it out like that, and then you can wait forever. Maybe needs one more push to stay in the green zone. Playing hacky sack with my oboe. Or wait, that's her like spirit thing. What's on her belt? Yeah, you don't even have to push it again. You can just wait. It's pretty long distance. I feel like we're traveling pretty quickly. Oh, it's too dark to navigate, of course. Go to sleep. So I'm about to finish both of Elena's quests that she's given me so far. Once that corn grows, I'll have Buck taken care of. Or, well, he won't be completely done. I still need to take him to his D&D game. I assume that's the end of his quest, though. Excuse me. Now you actually do need food. She likes healthy. Do I not have any more healthy stuff? Maybe she likes acquired taste. Exotic. Thank you for the meal. Okay, well, you eat that. It's disgusting, but you eat it. Oh, a letter. Been a while since I've had a letter. Oh, wait, is that just my mail? Yeah, or my meal delivery thing? Lobster rolls. Perfect combination of flour and lobster. Okay, they have that one already did. Excuse me. We're still on our way to 40, -50. Let's make another steel. Sheet. Basically at 40, -50, but let's finish hammering this. I need to go water those plants really badly. This is actually like the last place that we need to sail, other than to the island where we're gonna use the, or to the island where we're gonna drop off Buck for his D&D game. After we get him the 3 popcorns. Buried treasure. Let's go get it. Just these 3 alone should get me more than enough corn to cook up 5 popcorns, because I just need 5 corn. I think each one grows 3 or 4, something like that. Even if sheep eats one, I'll be fine. Treasure. Wasn't a cakewalk for the gifted ones either. They had their own challenges. They were just open to the test. They were rewarded handsomely for their dedication. The weak ones, as much as the gifted ones, had a monster to tame. That monster was me. I am the enemy they would remember. I am the dragon they would have to slay, with the hard work and complete dedication. Or they could whine and quit, and be out of my sight forever. Should probably wake everybody up. I need to build Elena's house. Oh, I don't have enough pine planks anymore. I don't know what I used them for. I swear I had enough before. That's weird. You know where I can start hitting is... I thought he already told me where his game is, but I'm not sure. Oh, they're both build Elena's cubicle now. I'm working on it. I don't know, I guess I'll just keep the boat here for now. No, not the pressure. Need the wood mill, sawmill. Pine logs. 5 should be good, as long as I cut them well, or not. Cut them very poorly too, that's fine. Still think I only needed 15, and I'm getting 3 even with a bad cut. There's 6 from that good cut. Oh my god, I was looking to see how many a good cut was, and I got a terrible cut. There we go. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Should be able to build this now. I don't like the way my boat looks, but it's fine. You made good on your promise to find these valuables. I know these bring back memories. Your ring from a past marriage. Those coins. From your brother, you say. Oh, they're mine? You need to stop thinking of such things. Your past will always bring you shame. Your past will bring you down. Your heart needs to guide you forward. I need you to do something hard. Perhaps impossible in your current state. I need one of those valuables. Take your time to decide. Then you can give it to me. Guess the ring. That must have been hard. Such is life. You live, you lose. Were you expecting something in return? I will let you have some time for yourself now, student. Damn. How's my corn doing? Oh, they ate one of them, but the other ones are done. That's fine. Oh, I only needed one. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, because they're each worth 5. That 5th one just didn't immediately fly into me. She's going up to her house, and then she's going to want to talk to me. Oh, you're hungry. I wonder if he likes that acquired taste breakfast, or exotic breakfast. Yep, he still likes it because it's breakfast. Oh, sure, let's give him a hug. I didn't mean to, but that's fine. This meerkat thing says it does not want hugs, but I kind of want to hug it anyway. This will do. This will do nicely. But let me warn you. I need the bare minimum. Please do not add anything to these quarters. Not a single ornament. Physical contact won't be necessary. Okay. That was a good show out there. I'm thinking things over. Keep it up. Why are you sad? Was almost hugged. Oh no. Really didn't like that. Jesus. She's sad as fuck now. Hydrate. I'm out of waters. Tea's gonna have to do. How's it going, Victorian genetics? Okay. So what we need to do is make the popcorn. Of course. Where's the kitchen? Do some jumping jacks while we wait for the popcorn, of course. Oh, that animation looks so bad in this cramped space, it's funny. Even though it's an amazing animation, normally. There's 5 popcorns. Come here, Bucky boy. Oh, you have a present for me, Stanley? That's nice. Thank you. Where's Buck? Is he in this little squalor? No. My role here might be done. Oh, really? You're already gonna go to the Everdor? I mean, that's fine. Expected your quest to be pretty quick. Where the hell's Buck? What's he doing? Buck, you son of a bitch. Oh, Buck. to be hanging out. Like, they go in the kitchen and the sawmill and stuff every once in a while. But it doesn't really have, like, a facility associated with him. So I don't know what to do. If I ring the bell, will he come to it? I know it puts them in a bad mood if I ring the bell while they're already awake. At least I think that was the thing. You shouldn't be hanging out in anybody else's house. That would be fucking weird. Oh, there he is. Where were you, bud? You son of a bitch. Yeah, whatever. You're hungry. I get it. I'll feed you about rice pudding. As I've crossed paths with him, Lacter Growth the Knob Goblin cursed me out of jealousy. A dreadful level 3 lactose intolerance. I get it, bud. How about a salad?
Wow.
Give. That's ingredients. Here we go. I skipped right past the popcorn, clearly. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Popcorn smells great. Man, Brian won't stop talking about it. Yay, Stella, you've got everything. Oh, damn, sorry. By the Lords of Wyron, our fellowship's larder has now been filled up to the brim with delectable victuals. Commander, victory won't have been simply earned on the battlefield, but in the kitchen too. Now let's soar swiftly and sprucely to the modest hamlet of Nordweiler. The Silver Company is bursting with impatience. The naked Molebear Inn's walls will forever see in their stones imprinted the memories of our congregation. Give the order, Commander. Fate awaits. Yeah, I think he had told me about Nordweiler before. But I forgot. Which is all the way, like, up here, right? Is this it? No, it's Loneburg. Okay, there it is. So you definitely want to go to a fast travel station. I suppose I should have traveled to a fast travel station in the first place. Don't really want to go to that one in case it accidentally, like, activates the ending or whatever, since I'm ready to go to the Everdoor. So this is the closest one, and it's quite far. Oh good, Elena wants to talk again. Is she ready to go to the Everdoor too? Last time I talked to her, she certainly seemed like she was there. I have another teaching for you, and you're tough enough to not be broken. I need you to take me to the Everdoor. You are equipped to do so now. We don't need to say more until we get there. Peace. Quiet. That is good practice. It starts now. Alrighty. Buck's the only one who's not ready yet. And we're probably going to get him ready by going to Nordweiler. But in the meantime, there's nothing to frickin' do while I sail here. How's everybody in chat doing? Anything anybody wants to talk about? Goaty contenders or the Nintendo Direct Mini from yesterday. I'm really excited about Bravely Default 2. Once in a while, there'll be one of them that stands out from the pack. It's a numbers game. You will break a few. Then one will hatch eventually. What am I running into? Oh, crates. It's just crates. No, I'm running through rocks. Why did I make that weird noise? Or that weird music. I guess I was just from talking to him. It was just a coincidence that I was also running into something. Or talking to her, sorry. Talking to it. Then. Maybe then is proper for all of these until I know what they actually are. Because most of them never tell you. Come here, kitty. I'm just gonna pet the cat. Oh, you guys can't even see it. That's better. Oh no, it's raining. We're almost there. then I need to be right here for the fast travel. To Nordweiler. Away! Okay, not quite sleepy time. We might be able to make it to Nordweiler in time. Other than Buck will probably be asleep anyway. Even if we make it by the last, like, second, I would have to catch them while they're still awake. Then again, maybe it'll be, like, automatic when I go to the island. Some of the events are like that. Although I don't know that I've ever tried one of the events like that during actual, like, sleep time. Okay, I'm here. Do I just need to go, or do I need to talk to Buck? Over to Nordweiler is all it says. So hopefully he'll just pop up in a cutscene. Okay, he is already here. Doesn't mean he'll jump to cutscene, but that's fine. He's up here. That's what's important. Commander, sometimes grand events happen in the simplest of places. The air is damp with mead fumes. The atmosphere is tense and the onlookers gaze at your appearance. The Naked Mulberry Inn is a shabby parlor indeed. Its inconspicuous as its inconspicuousness is its best quality. A lot of people lost eyes here. You can smell the bloodshed in the air. The perfect rendezvous for the Silver Company. And indeed, our reunited Avengers each came forth with a piece of an intricate scenario. One, Wardrick the Bard, in his research, found an ancient tome in the Elder Archives of the Great Library of Walalbul. In it, words of a very wise and ancient being, an oracle, had been mentioned by the sages of Wyre. Elperin, the noble ranger, met with the witches' conclave of Samdara. The witches talked about the leaves of an elder tree, and through their forbidden ritual of Almazar, awakened the tree from its ageless slumber. Finally, Emdaril, riding his white steed, Emdaril did nothing but argue on the internet over the merits of the Poison Cloud spellcast at level 2. Good job, Jerome, once again. Commander, the Silver Company might have unearthed where our next step will be. Roll a knowledge skill. 18. Success. You can't shake the idea that the Oracle is indeed hidden in Furugawa. This can be the only possible solution. Determined, you believe it's time to set sail. Towards Furugawa. To the Oracle. I don't remember where Furugawa is. Actually, I think I do. It's sleepy time, so I can't navigate there yet, but I think I remember where it is. Oh, he wants to talk to me. Well, that's fine. I'm sleeping. We'll talk tomorrow. I hope he's still standing in that same spot, still yelling. That'd be great. He is. That's funny. Okay, bud, I'm coming. I'll go talk to him real quick before I set the route, in case he says something different suddenly. The Oracle is a being of immense wisdom. Only the Chosen One will be deemed worthy. You will have to face the Oracle alone. He is old as time, watching all of us mortals. You can find him in Furugawa. Find the Oracle. Furugawa. Oh yeah, I need to actually look at this and make sure where Furugawa is, because you can't see it once you're in the fast travel menu. I think it's one of these. Mount Toroyama, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, there it is, Furugawa. So I need to travel to that one, next to the yellow dragon, or quartz dragon. The other two, plus me, are just ready for their Everdor, so it's Furugawa or bust at the moment. down here. And sail to Fuogawa. Excuse me. Bye-bye. This music is really good when you're in like a meteor shower area. I love doing that. Oh, we're here. Okay, where's this oracle, buddy? Oh. Okay, can't talk to him yet. But yeah, this is one of the areas that I couldn't explore very well without the dash and the bounce. Maybe not even the bounce, maybe just the dash. Oh yeah, this is where my owl friend lived before I picked him up. You can tell, there's an owl on the roof. These guys say anything about him? Hey you, the name's Megan. I run the street team here for the Dice Boys here in Fudogawa. We've got hungry fans, hungry for them bars. I'm dead ass. The Dice Boys are huge here. This new record, Warning Sacred Dog, is really gonna push some boundaries, sonically and popularity-wise. I'm just so happy for them. They've been here for a minute. It's time people started recognizing their talent. Thanks for the shipment. Okay. That's just some side quest that I'm not really caring about. I just have it. Maybe I lived in one of these further houses. Do a lot of them have? Okay, a lot of them have that owl thing on the top, so I don't remember exactly which house he lived in. Who's the oracle is the question. I should probably just be talking to everybody, huh? Maybe it's this person up on this hill. They seem like kind of a weirdo. I have talked to them once before. You don't actually need the dash to get there. Look at that mountain. It's so real, it's like a drawing. Okay, you're not the oracle. Alright, I guess I need to just talk to everyone. Where could it be? The oracle is the wisest being of all Ramalda. The word moist should be outlawed. Hello, oracle. Are you here? Hey there. Get out of my sight. Oh yeah, they're mad because I rescued their child from a tree that they asked me to rescue them from. I am the oracle. I see visions of deception and hardship ahead. I see loss, sorrow, and pain. I see hope, love, and joy. You will return to the world with a token of passage, a piece of soul already paid, an item of immense value, an opal. But Spiritfarer, this is not what you came here for. You came here seeking answers. You will find these answers in those simple numbers. -185, -92. Those symbols will show you the way. The receptacle of light awaits. Talk to Buck. 18592. Remember that in case it doesn't read. Put it back up. That would be annoying. Commander, this day will forever be inscribed in archives of yore. Forever sung by the balladeers of the Seven Corners, the Oracle has awakened. He talked to you. This puzzle might be cryptic, but you will no doubt find the solution. Of this I'm sure. Roll. Oh well. No, I think you can figure this one out on your own. Good luck. Okay, does it say the... Okay, it does. 185 and 92. Both negatives. Holy shit. That is way in the depths. Okay. We probably want to fast travel right here. Oh wait, I didn't activate that one, really? Oh no, wait, don't travel all the way there. That's crazy. Although, it might be the fastest. No, right there's definitely gonna be faster regardless. But yeah, apparently I didn't get close enough to that one to activate it, which is very annoying. Or no, maybe it's just because it's in the darkness, because that one's kind of faded too. In the clouds, I mean. Because I swear we went to that one to travel, didn't fast travel out of there, didn't we? Fairly certain. I don't really care about selling my stuff, but thank you anyway. Oh, just keep it moving, bud. I don't care about talking to him. Keep the boat moving. Oh my god, I have to go talk to him real quick. So annoying. I mean, it makes sense that it stops for him, so that if you do need him, you can talk to him. Sell him some stuff. It's gonna make me talk to him, so I may as well do it right. Ooh, I don't like when his head opens like that. It's unpleasant. What I drew. I did this drawing for you. Drawing of Gustav. Oh, that's nice. Travel. Down here. Oh my god, that one does work. Use Alex's bus stops 50 times. I got an achievement for that. I know you guys can't see it. So hungry. Are you really? No. No, you're not. Okay. Next, we need to set routes for. Is it 185.92? Is that right? I think so. Yeah. Bye, little seal. I mean, I guess I could work on some rose gold sheets while I'm on the way, just for shits and giggles. But I don't even know where I would get those XP potions, and I don't think we're going to need them. I don't think we're going to need that speed upgrade, because we're just about done with, I think, everything that we can do in the game. Commander, well, never mind. I have some snacks, Stella. Do you want some? Sure, thank you. Popcorn and fruit candy. Interesting. Where that treasure at? Oh wait, it's a whole damn island? Okay, that I was definitely not expecting. Hidden shrine, oh nice. And I've got like 5 obols. I do believe. Yep. So I should be more than good to get this. Maybe this is that other move that she was telling me to do that I didn't recognize, Light's Fury or something like that. Oh, hello. The Oracle's words were true. Commander, these dark woods conceal a shrine of immense power. Old, ancient shrines have a will of their own. Imbued with the divine power of Haltaran the Wise, they can only reveal themselves to the true heir of Ramalda. I have succeeded in my spot hidden too. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Only you, the chosen one, can resonate with its magic. Only you, the Star Child, can wield the glaive of divine justice. Go, Commander. Cast your heavenly magic and whisper the secret words. May your actions enlighten our path. Okay. I think I'm part of a cult now, guys. I do believe. Yep, you only need 2 for it. That's good. But yeah, you can totally just come here without doing his questline and everything, right? Is the island not here, you think? Or is it shrouded in darkness if you haven't done this entire questline here? I wonder. Probably not. I would guess you just come here, he's like, you've already been here. Right trigger to release Everlight energy in all directions around you. What is that? What's the point of that? Oh, does it collect things? Blessed be the 11 stars. You definitely are the chosen one, the light bearer, the sun bringer. She who shall enlighten our souls and liberate our consciousness drenched in shadow. That power bestowed upon you by the very fabric of this world will be our weapon. A weapon whose power will rival the thrice-forged glaive of Etheldur, the first of the Dallars. Alas, this party must split up now. The Silver Company has played its role fully, and it is time for its members to ride back to their homesteads. Also, these guys are past their curfews and need to get back home. Let's trek back to the galleon, where I shall describe our next task in great lore-dumping details. Also, I need to look again at my notes. Okay, back to the boat. Talk to Buck. Hopefully his lore-dumping details is take me to the other door, because we're running low on time on the stream. Yeah, what do you want? Favor, how odd it must be for you. Nobody must ask you for favors on that giant boat of yours. Listen, as a wandering merchant, I'm always looking for the next customer. I can't really do the simple things in life. I always need to be ready. Now, I have an important errand for you. I need you to get my groceries. I know, I just can't live off fish and seagulls for eternity. You have a look. My grocery list might seem strange to you. I assure you, it's very common where I'm from. Gives me a treasure map for it, but it needs 5 electrum sheets, 2 diamonds, and 20 eggs. Good lord. Definitely don't have 5 electrum sheets sitting around, dude. Commander, I must sadly bequeath you with a grim knowledge. I need to shed an anguished light on your essential mission. We cannot defeat the primeval, evil powers of the Lich God Gore Nemloth by ourselves. We must rally to our cause, the free people of the 3 continents. You shall light the fires of Tondor. We will trek through the treacherous waters of the Great Sea and illuminate the sky, sending our heroic message. The fires of Tondor might be known to you already. The Cradle of Light itself, the Tower of Radiance, where you met me, your humble narrator. Then the most conspicuous fire of Tondor is nestled at the heart of the Gallery of Sins. Oh, those freaking lighthouses I've seen with the locks on them. Finally, the last fire of Tondor is hidden atop the eternal ice spire, concealing its pure white light. But, Commander, you have to know that our roads will be all but safe. I must warn you of the great danger posed by the orcs of the Shadowsteel clan. Their master, the war chief, Omgrathog, One Eye, is Gore Nemloth's vassal. Surely the orcs will maneuver to ambush us at the faintest of opportunities. In fact, quick, roll initiative! Fumble! 0-1, fumble! You are completely taken by surprise. The orcs jump from the shadows and bellow ugly roars. The Shadowsteel clan will devour your innards, shouts Goda, the orc chieftain. Ready yourself. And Commander, some of these foes will be protected by Gore Nemloth's nefarious magic. Only your light burst ability can shatter their protection. May the fight begin. What? What am I doing? Oh my god. This is fun. Okay, the ones with the shadows I need to hit with the light. The other ones I can probably just run over. Damn it. I am getting glimpse for this, so that's nice, even if it's a very small amount. Need my thing back. There we go. Damn it. Fudge monkeys. Oh, these guys are giving me XP potions. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, now you want to talk to me. Crawling through the debris, wounded and vanquished, Gogoda extirpates himself in the field. I will be back, stronger and crueler. In a shriek, the brooded orc vanishes from the remnants. This was astounding, Commander. Your fighting aptitude is exceptional. But there's not a minute to waste. Cowering deep in their caves, the orcs of the Shadowsteel clan are regrouping and planning their revenge. Quick! To the fires of Tondor! So he's gonna go to 3 more freaking areas. This guy's got a lot of bullshit-ass demands. I guess along the way I can make the Electrum plates that I need for this guy's quest. Did you get Super Mash and Blood Roots on the Switch? Oh, Bloodroots is only $2? I should definitely get that. Oh, Super Mash 2, even though that got terrible reviews. I'm still really interested in it conceptually. Even though I'm sure the reviews are right and it doesn't work. It still seems fun and interesting. Yeah, I'll pick both of those up. I didn't know about that. And Bloodroots, that's on some people's, like, GOTY shortlist. It's just, like, pure chaotic fun, from what I understand. I need... Oh, to set route to a bunch of places. I'm trying to remember what those places are. Nordsea Pier, Sandwich Walk, and Hikatashima Lighthouse. Yeah, I went and downloaded, or bought and downloaded Paper Mario because I promised it for hitting my extra life goal, and was surprised to see that that was actually on sale for $2 instead of its normal 8 or 10 or whatever. For some reason, surprised they would do sales on Wii U at all at this point. Better yet, sales on Virtual Console on Wii U. But whatever, I'll take it. Let's see. Was this one of them? Oh yeah, Hikatashima Lighthouse. Still probably faster to do the fast travel. Do you have the materials to make 5 electrum plates? I do. Electrum sheets, rather. They take a while, though. I doubt that treasure map will be worth it, but whatever. In and out, and in and out, and in and out. Lord, I hate making that shit. It just takes forever. It's so annoying. Okay. I'm here to fast travel. I can barely see the platform I'm supposed to stand on. Set route to the lighthouse. Oops, why did I go in there? I have no idea. Guess I can look at my wardrobe. Oh sure, I'll make her into a black cat. Let's do the Easter outfit, why not? Oh, I should at least start that next Electrum sheet if I'm going to try to make all 5. Boy, my ship is dirty. I should probably fix that, but I don't care that much, if I'm being honest. This is one where I had to go through caves to get to the top. I've been here in a long time. Oh no, this is the one that I needed bounce and I could never really explore because I didn't have bounce. Oh wait, this is actually, is this where I found him? Okay, I think this is where I found him because I finally came back with bounce and he was up here. Is that right? I don't know. this together. What am I supposed to actually do? Oh yeah, this, of course. That new ability that I got. Ta-da! Don't ruin my umbrella with your jumping and your bouncing. Okay. Pay no mind to the fact that I just lit your lighthouse for you, you little jerk. Sail away. You did it, Commander. The first fire has been lit, and you can hear the hopeful chants of the free people from afar. Your worth is grander than the mightiest arm of Rock-the-Door, the Paladin. The moonbirds of Wariron will soon sing your praises in all the languages of Romalda. But Commander, as bright our moment of joy can shine, we have to remain vigilant. Gomgoda and his lackeys will probably be alerted by the sight of this glorious fire, and, lurking in the branches, roll initiative, 15, great! Amidst the squalor of the exotic foliage, you can clearly decipher a group of orcs and goblins progressing towards your encampment. Getting closer. Springing from their retreat, they jump on you. Fight! Where the hell are they all popping up? Oh, jeez. Damn it, how did I miss that guy? I call bullshit. The dust from what was an epic battle barely settles. Layers upon layers of evil carcasses litter the ground of the battlefield. You are exhausted, but once again victorious. Make a perception check. 14. Success. As you observe your defeated enemies, you can only wonder where Gomgota lies. He is nowhere to be seen. His pathetic retreat doesn't surprise you. He is a follower of Gor Nemloth, after all, and his cowardice is notable. Quick, let's ride post-haste. The next fire awaits. Onward! Okay, I need to go to North Sea Pier and Sandwich Walk. Let's see if I can remind myself where those are. I think Sandwich Walk is right here, right? Yes. Where's North Sea Pier, though? I don't remember that at all. Just gonna have to look at every area until I find it. Is this one? Okay, yeah. I don't think I can drop out of this. Actually, maybe I can. Okay, I can, but it like restarts it, yeah. Well, whatever, that's annoying. Okay, let's head up here first to North Sea Pier. We're gonna end up going late because this guy's taking forever with his silly quest. Frickin' buck. But I'd like to finish today. We might still have like an hour left though, honestly, with how much bullshit he's piling on top. Oh, and I should probably go to Sue's in the museum. Oh my god. Maybe we'll just leave another hour-long episode for next week of this. I don't want to though. I'd like to finish tonight. So we can start on something else next week, whatever it may be. forever. God, the smithy shit is just the worst. Good lord, thank you. I've never had to make celestial sheets for anything, have I? That's weird. I'm sure I need them for certain improvements aboard the ship or something that I just haven't even bothered looking at, because you don't need anywhere near all the improvements to buildings. I like this Susan lady. She's very rude in the best possible way. What do you want? Get on with it already. What collection have I actually managed to advance? This one, of course. You are halfway to smelting my mind into mush with all these ingots. Take this and go. I can't think with you in front of me. Large glint bottle. Okay. Oh, I only have one more, and it's the one I was just talking about that I never needed for anything. More ingots. Where are we at now? You're right, it doesn't matter. It's all pointless with you. Here's something. Consider it a token of my faith in you. It's not much. Oh, smithy upgrade. That's probably good. Okay, the last thing is just a Twilight outfit. I don't really care about that, really. Look at you. You're still making dishes. Good for you. You should never give up, even when people say you were bad at it. And believe me, people are talking about your bad cooking. So bye. Thanks for the honey, I guess. You rude bitch. Next is, again, another outfit. Okay. To North Sea Pier. What do I need for the smithy improvements? A celestial sheet, more gold ingots, and a steel sheet. And some of those XP potions. Hammering a thing. Wait, boat. Please, I'm hammering. Oops. Okay, you know what? We'll do this one, then we're gonna have to call it a night. We're gonna have to finish this next week or on Saturday or something. As much as I hate that. Because we still got, like, even if this was the end of it, which is not, I still have another area to go to. We've still got 3 people to take to the Everdoor and all their conversations, which I obviously don't want to skip through. And then we've got to take ourselves to the Everdoor, and then there's whatever end cutscene, which I still am just assuming that's the end. I'm like 90% certain. So this definitely could have been the end episode, but it was not. We'll do one more episode. Might actually do that tomorrow instead of starting Paper Mario, and then we can start 2 new games next week. As the second fire of Tondor is lit, clamors of exultation spread throughout the vast expanses of the kingdom. The Chosen One has arrived! She who bears the light will help us all! Glory to the Commander! Glory to Halor! Your heart lifted by such grandiose acclamation, your soul irradiates with serenity. But your mind remains watchful and perspective. You know that, stirred by an upheaval that marks their near demise, the orcs of the Shadowsteel clan must be closing on your position. And, lo and behold, roll initiative, 20, critical! Without a moment of hesitation, you jump into the fray. Taking by surprise the approaching phalanx of orc fighters, you ready yourself to mow through them with deftness and style. Fight! Damn it. I'm not gonna get that one now. That's fine. Oh, come on. There's nothing to jump on there, apparently. Doing a bad job here. Oh, these dang XP potions. It seems like it's just the dark ones that give you XP potions. Is that how it works? And the other ones just give you glims. Very small amounts of glims, too. So really only care about getting the dark ones. Because these tiny amounts of glims do nothing for me. My sincerest apologies for pestering you with such. Oh yeah, whatever. You need food. What about the quest we just did, dude? Land and tell me about it. There you go. They didn't stand a chance. What remains of their shattered dark armors is promptly blown away by the swift northern wind. Commander, you are victorious once again. This time, Gongoda couldn't oppose your strength and was heroically slain. The orcs of the Shadowsteel clan shall henceforth dread your might, Commander. Cunning they will have to prove to even attempt to find you. But let's not dawdle a second more. Your goal is within your grasp, Commander. Let's sail again. On to the ultimate fire of Tondor. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna call it here with this little sleep that we take. 2 people, 3 people if you include me, ready to go to the Everdor. I think Buck is damn close. There's still some side stuff that I can do that I'm, I guess, enjoying. I don't know, upgrading the smithy, and now that I know how to get XP potions, I could get the last speed upgrade, but I don't really need it. And I kind of want to finish the Electrum sheets for the salesman guy, but it doesn't really matter that much, honestly. Yeah, I'm mostly just concerned with getting everyone into the Everdor before I go myself. But anyways, that's it for today. Thanks everybody for coming. Tomorrow, I'm thinking we might just finish this, just so that it's out of the way, and next week we can start 2 new games. One will be Paper Mario, the other will be a yet unknown strategy game. Not sure what it's gonna be. Although, I'm also thinking about, like, is the whole strategy RPG thing important to my channel? It's important to me because I like knocking those games off my backlog, and I tend to put them off a lot when I'm not like forcing myself to play them for the stream. Even though I like them a lot, it's just they're long. And if I'm not talking to the community like this, I could get bored, some might say. So I don't know, I should probably keep it there. But also, like, Watch Dogs Legion comes out tomorrow, and I want to play that, and it's like I may as well stream it if I'm going to play it, because, I mean, family's not even going to be home. I'm going to be playing it alone anyways. Why not stream it for the lovely people here? But, I don't know. It's all up in the air. There's a lot of questions about what my stream is, what it isn't, and what is important to you guys, the fans. So let me know. Because I can't figure it out exactly on my own. You know what I mean? Anyways, thanks everybody. Tomorrow I'm going to lock it in, actually. We'll finish Spiritfarer instead of playing an RPG. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.